They conspired me just a barista. Then my manager showed them my NASA ID badge. I work at a coffee shop near the Space Center to pay for my PhD in airport husmikperti. The morning rush is always intense. Scientists, engineers, and tourists all needing their caffeine fix before tours or meetings. Last Thursday started like any other. I'd been up until 3 a.m. finishing calculations for my dissertation on orbital debris removal systems. My eyes burned from lack of sleep, but I plastered on my customer service smile and worked the Fresa machine with practiced efficiency. That's when I met the lecturer. He wore an expensive suit with a visitor badge clipped to his pocket, minus probably a contractor or visiting executive. When I handed him his complicated no foam extra hot half-calf order, he immediately frowned. "This isn't hot enough," he announced loudly, though steam was literally rising from the cup. "Make it again?" I apologized and reached for a new cup when he added, "And pay attention this time. I have a meeting with the director in 20 minutes. I don't have time for baristas who can't follow simple instructions." The way he said baristas, like it was synonymous with incompetent, made something twist in my stomach, but I dealt with worse, so I just nodded and started remaking his drink. That's when he noticed my textbook on the counter behind me. "Advanced orbital mechanics," he scoffed. "Light reading during your breaks, but ambitious for someone who can't even make coffee properly." My manager, Elise, who had been restocking nearby, stepped forward. "Sir, I assure you, Maya is quite capable of understanding that material." "Right," he laughed. "Next you'll tell me she designed the Artemis lander." Elise smiled tightly. "No, but she is on the team creating debris removal systems for the upcoming Drake mission." The man rolled his eyes. "Look, I appreciate you defending your employee, but let's be realistic. She's just a barista." Without a word, Elise walked to the back office and returned with my NASA badge, which I'd accidentally left in my locker after my lab session yesterday. "Maya works here part-time to fund her PhD," Elise explained, sliding my badge across the counter. "She's also one of the youngest engineers ever selected for the space debris mitigation team. The coffee machine isn't the most complicated thing she operates." The badge's holographic NASA logo caught the light as the man stared at it. His mouth opened, then closed. 3 people in mine, minus all wearing Space Center badges. Mine started slow clapping. One of them, Dr. Chen from Mission Control, called out, "Maya's algorithm saved us months of calculation on the debris tracking system. I trust her with my coffee any day." The man mumbled something about being late and hurried out, leaving his remade drink untouched on the counter. Later that afternoon, I received an email from the director's office. Paternally, the lecturer had mentioned me in his meeting, minus not as a barista, but as that brilliant young engineer working on debris removal. The director was interested in my research and wanted to schedule a meeting. Yesterday, I presented my dissertation findings to the leadership team. They've approved additional funding for my project, potentially fast-tracking implementation by 2 years. I still work at the coffee shop 3 mornings a week. The tips help pay for lab time, and Elise is flexible with my research schedule. The lecturer never came back, but his untouched drink led to something better than an extra $5 in the tip jar. Sometimes being just anything, Meister barista, a student, an engineer, doesn't define your limits. It's just one chapter in a much longer story, Etri.